Now, I assumed the Chicago Sky was going to bring her back, but maybe she wants to leave. Chennedy Carter just dropped a bombshell about the Chicago Sky's locker room, and trust me, this is the kind of drama you'd never expect from a professional basketball team. The clips that we're seeing are not great plays happening. We're seeing all these fights now. Rumors of locker room tension, shocking claims about player safety, and now Chennedy Carter is spilling some jaw-dropping secrets before parting ways with the Chicago Sky. Did things really get that messy? It's embarrassing for Caitlin Clark, who had to sit out most of the game because she was hurt, and so was Aaliyah Boston. Behind the scenes, chaos is brewing, leaving everyone stunned. But the drama doesn't stop there. Remember Chennedy Carter's infamous clash with Caitlin Clark? That showdown derailed her playoff momentum. Now, Carter's spilling all the locker room tea, exposing secrets that are turning heads. While it seems like the team's management is nudging her out, she's framing it as her decision to leave. If you thought pro basketball was all about the court, think again. Carter's explosive revelations lift the lid on a WNBA world fans rarely glimpse. From safety issues to teammate tensions and even leadership woes, the Chicago Sky could be facing a full-blown crisis behind closed doors. Chennedy Carter has never been one to shy away from controversy. Known for her exceptional skills and bold personality, she's no stranger to the spotlight. This time, it's bigger. This time, the stakes are higher. Carter isn't just calling out a single event or a teammate. She's shedding light on deeper issues that could be shaking the team to its core. And in classic Carter style, she's not holding back. One of the most disturbing revelations Chennedy Carter shared didn't happen on the court, but highlights a deeper issue. During a team hotel stay, Carter recounted a chilling encounter where a man approached her with a camera, leaving her shaken and questioning the team's safety protocols. This wasn't just an overzealous fan hoping for a photo. It was unsettling enough to require security to step in. Reflecting on the incident, Carter stated, "We just want to feel safe as players." That's not asking for much, is it? For athletes at this level, safety should be a given. Yet it appears even this fundamental expectation is being overlooked. Think about what this reveals about team morale. If Carter is voicing her concerns, she's likely not alone. Situations like this rarely stand alone. They often hint at a deeper, systemic issue. The impact goes beyond those directly involved, rippling through the entire team and fostering a tense, uneasy environment that's hard to ignore. Which brings us to the Chicago Sky's management. How have they addressed this? So far, their response has been muted with little public acknowledgement. But sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. This isn't just about damage control. It's about showing a real commitment to change and ensuring incidents like this don't happen again. Right now, the Chicago Sky locker room feels less like a place to prepare for games and more like a pressure cooker, with unresolved tensions threatening to explode. Chennedy Carter has, for better or worse, become the focal point of this controversy. Whether it's because she's the most outspoken or simply an easy target, one thing is certain. She's not hesitating to call out what she perceives as the team's flaws. The drama within the Chicago Sky continues to unfold, and it's far from glamorous. While Carter's talent is undeniable, her bold demeanor seems to clash with the team's culture, adding even more fuel to the growing tension. There can be women who are older than you, better than you on your team. But if they see that you are a young star and you're doing really well, they will do whatever they can do to sabotage your success. One of the most jaw-dropping moments in the WNBA came during a game against the Indiana Fever, when Chennedy Carter's flagrant fall on Caitlin Clark sparked a massive controversy. What started as an intense on-court altercation quickly spilled into the public eye. Clark, a rising star and fan favorite, became the victim in the eyes of many, while Carter was cast as the villain. But this incident wasn't a one-off. Rumors of deeper tensions within the Chicago Sky locker room started to surface, with Carter allegedly clashing with Angel Reese. If these whispers are true, it paints a troubling picture of a team struggling with internal conflict that's threatening their cohesion. Now, Carter's career is forever linked to that moment, and while it's fueled headlines, it raises a bigger question. Is the Chicago Sky nurturing a toxic culture? On the surface, the team might seem unified, but these incidents tell a different story. A year ago, Caitlin Clark wasn't even in the league, and now she's under the microscope due to her confrontation with Carter. If Carter's outspoken nature is viewed as a liability instead of an asset, it speaks volumes about the team's handling of strong personalities. Instead of addressing the root issues, the team seems content to let them fester, causing harm to everyone involved. However, the silver lining is that the WNBA is now grabbing more attention. The friction between Carter and Reese has become one of the most talked about angles in the Chicago Sky saga. Though neither player has directly commented on the tension, rumors of two big egos clashing in a confined space are hard to ignore. Carter, averaging 17 points per game, is known for her fierce confidence, which stands in stark contrast to Reese's more team-focused approach. Sources suggest their friction goes beyond basketball, touching on leadership styles and personal differences. With Coach Teresa Weatherspoon's management of player dynamics under scrutiny, it feels like the situation is on the brink of boiling over. For Carter, it's a pivotal moment. As a restricted free agent, her future in the WNBA is up in the air. The Chicago Sky can match any offer she receives, but after everything that's unfolded, would they even want to? And more importantly, does Carter want to stay? Her Instagram post asking for fan suggestions on her next team wasn't just a cry for help. It was a statement that she's ready for change. A popular rumor is that Carter could join the Indiana Fever, where she would team up with Caitlin Clark. Despite their on-court clash, Carter's scoring ability makes her a valuable asset, and in the world of basketball, business often trumps drama. Adding her to the Fever roster could create one of the league's most dynamic duos. But the real question is, can Carter move beyond their public confrontation and work alongside Clark? Chennedy Carter isn't just airing grievances. She's shedding light on deeper issues that go beyond the Chicago Sky. Her claims of feeling unsafe and disrespected aren't just personal struggles. They reflect broader concerns within the league. From player safety to team culture, these are issues that can't be ignored. It's troubling that the WNBA, a league that's been gaining so much attention, now seems like the set of a reality show. The real issue at hand is accountability. Who is responsible for ensuring the league and its teams create a safe and healthy environment for players? Transparency is great for stats and contracts, but what about player well-being? Carter's story has raised questions that extend far beyond her personal experiences, and it's time for the WNBA to evaluate where it's falling short. So, where does this leave us? And where does it leave Chennedy Carter and the Chicago Sky? One thing is certain. Things can't go back to business as usual. Carter is not one to let things slide quietly, and neither is the public. The immediate challenge for the Sky is damage control. How do they address Carter's allegations without making the situation worse? Ignoring her isn't an option. She's too talented and outspoken to be dismissed. But fully backing her may mean confronting uncomfortable truths about their own management and culture. It's a lose-lose situation. The bigger question is whether Carter's revelations will inspire other players to speak out about their own experiences, or will this simply fade thanks you?